Hello, in this video we will discuss about the nerves stimulation in exercise, autonomic innervation. So in this way, the exercise we will discuss first. Exercise is the process which increase the catabolism of metabolism. For example, the lipolysis as well as the proteolysis or the glycogenolysis. So the resistance training involve the running also, weight lift and the gymnastic which that will change the physiology. So in this video we will discuss about the autonomic innervation and also the catabolism. So in this the cardiac input will decrease, output will increase and heart beat faster, more breath and glycogen degradation. So anyhow, let's begin to understand from brain. So the brain contain a brain stem which that contains CV, the control center, the CV control center, and this control center is basically give the signal due to the activity due to the central command through our brain cerebrum toward the brain stem. And the central command basically it is basically the cranial nerves which that is carotid baroreflex efferents which that is give the signal to the heart, which that give the signal to the heart for relaxation more, the aorta for pumping out the blood more. So the two type of nerves innervate. For example, this is the muscle and heart. In this way here you can see this is the carotid baroreflex afferents which that is detect the baroreceptor are present in the aorta, which that is a part of the aorta which that feel, and it is contain a nitric oxides neurotransmitter for the vasodilation. To output of the brain, output of the heart will increase due to the relaxation more the aorta and relaxation more the pulmonary artery. And this is the another innervation, the aortic baroreflex afferent. This afferent is the aortic baroreflex which that is used for the baroreceptor to stimulate to beat heart more. So this is the anaerobic respiration will increase when, so remember that things. And on the other hand, here you can understand the mechano and metaboreflex afferents which that will target toward the basically the muscle mechano and metabo reflex afferents which that target to the muscle. After target to the muscle, the brachial artery, this brachial artery will dilate to provide more blood, and in this way the muscle will lead to contraction and the glycogenolysis. And here is the basically is the EPR will increase the sensory nerve activity. So the sensory nerve activity, the EPR will increase, and in this way the sensory nerve activity will increase to stimulate more, and in this way the glycogenolysis and glucose produces more, and in this way adipose tissue degradation also occur due to the epinephrine, due to the sympathetic nervous system activation will lead to lipolysis, and in this way the free fatty acid and glucose through a glycogenolysis and triacyl glycerol and monoacyl and diacyl glycerol go into the blood circulatory system and go into the target tissue for providing more energy. But remember, this is a contained mitochondria in that cell, and basically the when glucose will move inside through insulin binding. So in this way insulin will be required for the influx of the glucose through GLUT channel. So after this go into the cell, it will convert into the pyruvate, is known as the glycolysis. So the glycolysis is basically pyruvate go into the mitochondria. If the oxygen will less and carbon dioxide will more, so it will not go into the mitochondria, and anaerobic respiration will lead to produce lactic acid fermentation, can cause a lactic acidosis through anaerobic respiration increase when, for example, when oxygen level will be low. But on the other hand, the parasympathetic efferent and the sympathetic efferent, both nerves which that will target to the heart directly, not the baroreceptor, because that is the baroreceptor for stretching of the blood vessel. But this is the brain stem, which that here you can see this is arise the parasympathetic efferent target to the heart, and this is the sympathetic efferent which that will target to the blood vessel as well as the only blood vessel for epinephrine releasing or the vasoconstriction, vasodilation due to the nitric oxide. So in this way, the sympathetic nerve stimulation will increase more, will lead to more breathe, more heart rate, as well as the here is the systemic resistance vessel which that will more constrict, while the systemic capacitance vessel which that will delay. So the systemic capacitance vessel which that will delay delayed, while the constriction of the systemic resistance vessel, so the resistance side, and in this way the non-resistance side will delete. So the arterial resistance increase and venous capacitance will be decreased. So the arterial basically containing oxygenated blood will dilate more for flowing of the blood, while the venous capacitance will decrease. In this way the venous blood flow will be constrict, and in this way the blood pressure will be increased. So in this way the high blood pressure and flow will be less and the heart input decrease, while here is the heart blood flow will decrease the blood flow in the systemic capacitance vessel, while the systemic resistance vessel will decrease the flow. So anyhow, here is the summary if we will discuss. So the non-adaptive adapted will lead to increase more sympathetic nervous system innervation, will lead to heart output increase, input decrease, glycogenolysis, oxygen decrease, anaerobic respiration increase, lipolysis increase, and digestion will decrease. While on the other hand, the after adaptation, the parasympathetic nervous system, which that will lead to heart output decrease, while the input will increase, and glycogenesis by the adaptation, lipolysis will increase. Same mechanism, but the oxygen will increase due to the complete breathing, more breathe in and out. So the carbon dioxide can decrease and digestion will be improved by the passage of time when the adaptation, the lactic acid removing adaptation, the aerobic respiration adaptation after the long term exercise in 2 weeks. So in this way, this is the carotid baroreflex afferent and aortic baroreflex afferent, which that will control this during the sympathetic nervous system, and on the other hand, the parasympathetic and sympathetic afferent. So thanks for watching. Bye.